Only to the left end. Let me know when you're on my broadcast. You. Alright, rating, edit player. Okay, I'm do it again. What's the first name?
Call me old heights. Oh, what's going on? Hey!
What's going on? What do it put? What do it say? Oh, there it is. Position. All right, I'm done there. Oh, it said back and went up till 93. Okay. So I'm close to there. Oh, what do you do? I said, oh, well, that's good. So that's good. I just come straight to the home. I just ate something. I stay on there and do something. Just come straight to the home. Yeah. When I wait for you. Oh, yeah? Where you at? You ain't even an hour, maybe 45 minutes. Yeah. Other than that, I won't leave for the rest of my vacation. Got Coleman, got Quentin Jefferson, LJ Collins.
Hey, Blue,
Yeah.
did you hear the Eagles backup quarterback for the Giants? If the Giants cut that boy, I'm gonna need him. That's gonna put me at 52 because I'm at 52 right now.
Yeah, that's
I
Don's
think
on your
he,
friend list.
yeah.
Yeah. What send me a friend request. Send me a friend. Now when you leave, you won't be. Oh, okay. Okay, what? Oh, friend. Okay, now this is. I'm gonna tell you how we play, and you can tell me if you know if I'm wasting your time. Let me know. Uh, if it's something that you don't like, you know, you stop me so I won't waste your time. You won't waste mine. Uh, we played the first season. We played like the NFL. We do everything that the NFL doing. So right now, if they don't do the update, we're not gonna start. We're not gonna start the season until they do the EA do the update. So right now, we're in the second season. I'ma send you. I'm gonna send you an invite. You're gonna take the coach. That's the only thing I have open is the coach. You going to? No, I have. I'm gonna give you Tampa Bay. Or which one you want? Well, I told the guy I'm gonna give him. I told the guy I'm gonna give him the coach. So I'm gonna give you Tampa Bay. Okay. Okay. Now this is let me okay, hold on. Let me do this. Let me boot this guy and then I'm where I'm at. Okay. Let me boot this guy. Uh user management. User team. Uh okay, I'm gonna send you the invite. Look for your name now. Okay, I sent you the invite. Are you still on Call of Duty? It did. Okay, let me know when you join, because I need you to turn off some settings. join?
They're still loading up.
Oh, okay. Let me know. I can go back and fix my team. I missed somebody.
Alright, and we're set.
Okay, go to stroll all the way to click on settings, and then click on lead settings. And I need you to stroll all the way there, lead settings, stroll all the way down and stop at, let me see, I'm strolling down to, stroll all the way down to team settings. And I need you to turn field roster, stop at field roster, turn that off. Let me know when you've done that. Okay. Come out of that. Click back up. Click on settings again, and then click on team settings. Let me know when you clicked on team settings. Okay, then click on game options. Okay, right underneath where it says auto flip, defensive play call, I don't care if you have that on or off, but underneath where it says defensive ball hawk, defensive heat seeker assist, defensive switch assist, I need those three things off. Okay, come out of that. Then scroll down to visual feedback. Where it says play call, I need your previous play information always on. So I need that on. Okay, right underneath that where it says on field, I need those first four things off. On field visual, feedback, on field trainer. Well, that's already out. You can't mess with that. I need defensive pass coverage visual assist off, and receiver visual assist off. Anything else, that's up to you. But those three things have to be off. Now, the next thing I need you to do, I need you to download the Tampa Bay. Who did you take? Oh, I booted that guy. Okay then. Okay, now I need you to go on your phone and you're gonna go to Buccaneers mobile on your phone. And then after you do that, I need you to find a roster. You're gonna look for the 53-man roster, and you're going to go to free agent. You're gonna cut everybody. I mean, you're gonna go on your team. You're gonna cut everybody that doesn't belong on your team. Well, hold up for a minute. Hold up for a minute. Cause I had a draft. Let me go to Tampa Bay. Let me go to Tampa Bay. Let me go to Tampa Bay. Buccaneers. Okay. So what you'll do, you'll go to roster and say like if Brian Gabbett, that quarterback, don't play for you, you'll cut him. At halfback, you look at halfback. You have a rookie named Terrence Sneed. If he's not on your roster, keep him because that's who the computer had drafted for you. Then you'll go to fullback. Okay, you don't have no fullback, so you'll put tight ends there. Wide receiver. If now like you had that rookie, he's on your team. Cause like I say, he played for you. But once you can download that, let me know that you had an app on your phone. And you're gonna get okay, and then you're gonna get every alert. Whatever Tampa Bay do, if they cut somebody, if they sign somebody, that alert gonna come on your phone. When you get that alert, every day check it. You go in the franchise, you go to free agent, see if that player is there. If he's not there, well then you check everybody's team. Say that they signed a wide receiver. Say they signed a wide receiver named Eric Hartman. Well then you'll go to free agent, you'll go to wide receiver, you'll see if Eric Hartman is there. If he's not there, then you check everybody's team. You'll go to wide receiver and you'll check everybody's team. If that person have your player, if I'm not online, send me a message with the picture, and then I will create a group chat with you and that player, and I will tell him to cut that player, and then you'll go to free agent and you'll pick him up. Now, so once you fix your team, once you do that, you can't force your depth chart. You can't have a running back in the fullback spot. So, for example, the fullback, if you're not carrying the fullback, what you're gonna do, you're gonna put your 3 tight ends there. Then you can't have a wide receiver at the tight end spot. So you have 3 tight ends in those spots. Your offensive line, I don't care how you have that. You can have a center at left tackle. You can have a right guard at center. Those are changeable. So I don't care how you have that. Left ends and right ends in those spots. You can't have a D tackle. You can't have a linebacker at a left end or a right end. D tackle. You can't, like, I don't know what Tampa Bay run. I think they run a 3-4. So your first 3, if they run a 3-4, your first 2 players are going to be D tackles, and then your 3rd, 4th, and 5th spot will be left ends or right end. You can't have no linebacker there. If Tampa Bay run a 4-3, well then the first 4 spots will be D tackles, and then the 5th spot will be a left end or right end, your choice. But now if you want to carry 5 D tackles, you can. That's up to you. Linebackers, you can't have no left ends, D tackles at linebacker spot. You can't have no strong safety or free safeties at linebacker spots. You can change, if you want a middle linebacker at the right outside linebacker, and you want the left outside and the middle linebacker, those are changeable. I don't care. You can't have a cornerback at the free safety or strong safety spot. So those 3 spots, if you just carry 2 safeties, that 3rd spot, you're going to have a free safety there. And vice versa. Only you carry is 2 free safeties. You're going to check your phone to see if the NFL Tampa Bay Buccaneers did anything. If they did, you're going to go do it. before you start your game, you're gonna check your depth chart, which I just told you how it's supposed to look.
Yeah.
The last thing is that you're gonna check your settings. You good to go. You good to play. You have to play with that team's playbook. Do you have a problem with that? Okay. Before you start your game, you'll show your opponent your playbook. Your opponent gonna show you his playbook. Do not start that game if you don't see your opponent's playbook. Why? Just like life, everybody don't lie and cheat, but some do. So I would have it. So every week when every time we advance, I would say, I would create a group chat with you and your opponent. It would say, play week 1, leave day, play week 1, leave a day and a time, AM or PM, with your time zone where you can play. What time zone you in? Okay, so for example, if I advanced on a Tuesday, you can play on Tuesday. Tonight, you would say, I can play tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. When your opponent get on, he will either agree to that time, or he might say, I can't play. I can play Wednesday at 10 Central. Well, if you don't know what 10 Central, that's an hour behind you. That's my time zone. So if he can play at 10 Central, that means that's 11 Eastern for you, because you're an hour ahead of Central Time. If you can't play at 11 p.m. Eastern, if it's too late or whatever, for whatever reason you can't play, well then you'll come back and say, I can't play, I can play Thursday. So then I see that y'all, the day, for whatever reason y'all, can't agree on a time. Well then I was sending a message saying, who had the next off day? Then I would say, whoever have the next off day, that person that is working or whatever, leave a time that you can play, and then I would ask that person, hey, can you, since you have the day off, can you work your schedule to his to play that game? Then, I have some that act like children. Then if two people acting like children, only thing I'm gonna tell you is that don't worry about it. I'm gonna sim it, and whoever get the win gonna get the division loss. I don't have chaos in here. We grown men. We should be able to communicate and work with each other. Like I said, I do have some that act like children, and I'm not gonna go back and forth with. I don't go back and forth with children. What else? We play Force the Game. We play. And you have 5 minutes. If you do agree, if you and your opponent agree to a time to play, you have 5 minutes. Say that y'all agree, you set that time at 8, and say that you and I play, make it easy. You say, I can play at 8 Eastern. Well, that's 7 o'clock Central my time. So I say, okay. You have 5 minutes to have started that game. If you get on that game talking about, oh, wait a minute, let me check my depth chart. Let me check this, and that. If that guy want to wait, he can. But I'm telling you, I'm not waiting on you. The reason I'm not waiting on you, because you set that day and the time that you can play, you should be ready to play. So, if you ain't that game, Only thing that person's gonna say is, hey, he wasn't ready, and then we're gonna give him the win. Uh, please do not put, like if you on like you on now, and you might be on for the next 4 hours. Don't put, oh, I can play from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern. That's not what the message says. Pick a time. If you're going to be on those 4 hours, pick a time. Out of those 4 hours you're going to be on, and put the time in there. So for instance, you, like I said, you on now from 9 Eastern, a.m. Eastern to 1 p.m. Eastern. You can put, I can play at 10 a.m. Eastern. Because the reason why, if you put that, I can play that between the time 9 and 1, your opponent get online, and he say, I'm ready to play, and then you hit him back talking about, I'm in a game, all I'm going to do is give you a loss. And when you say why I got the loss, all I'm going to do is say, read the above message. It don't say anywhere in there. Now, that's all of that is before you start your game. For as the game, you the coach, I don't have a fourth down rule. Just like the NFL, they can go for it anytime they want to, anywhere. That's what you can do. We play close as the NFL. You can fake field goal, fake punt, if that's what you're good at. You can go for 2 points after each touchdown, if that's what you're good at. You can onside kick, if that after each score, if that's what you're good at. You can run the same play, offense and defense. Somebody can't stop you, they need to pick their weight up. I don't look for sorry players. I look for guys that want to get better, or they think that if they think they're the best, or they know they're the best. Because I love a challenge. I'm not looking for somebody that is on my level. You can't quit or concede. Why? When you win in your game, you don't want anybody quitting or conceding on you. You want your XP points. Show that same respect. If you quit or concede, you might as well leave the franchise, because I'm going to boot you. You don't have to argue with anybody. For as your quarterback, there's only 3 things you can do. When you roll it out of that pocket, you have to throw on the run with your quarterback, or throw the ball away. You cannot roll out of that pocket, stop outside the pocket or near the sideline and throw to a wide open receiver, running back, or tight end. Do you understand that rule? Yeah, you can't stop. You can leave the pocket. You can run out of the pocket, but you got to either throw on the run with your quarterback, or throw the ball away. You can't stop. Right, you can do that. Now, with your quarterback, if you're doing a play action, don't take control of him. He's going to stop outside the pocket. You're okay. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Only if you're doing a play action. Then you on defense. Now your pocket present, time you hike that ball, your pocket gonna form. You can move around inside your pocket. Long as you don't go outside that left tackle to right tackle or right tackle to left tackle. That's your pocket. Don't do no sliding, because if you slide, when you get ready to throw, that quarterback gonna stop. And this is what your opponent gonna do, or you can do it if the opponent. This is what you do if somebody stop outside the pocket. You're gonna close the application. We broadcast our games. We're gonna go on your broadcast and look at it. If your opponent stop outside that pocket, I'm gonna give you the win, and I'm gonna ask you to go on his team and look at whatever player you want upgraded. So say like you played me and I stopped outside the pocket, and you want your middle linebacker to have Bobby Wagner's attributes, well then I'm gonna upgrade your middle linebacker attributes to Bobby Wagner. And then I'm going to downgrade mine for a season. I will be disqualified from the playoffs. I will lose my fourth season. I will lose my first 4 draft picks. You're going to lose all your division games. You're going to lose the 4 games that you play in you're going to lose 10 games. You're going to lose 6 in your division. You're going to lose 4 in the AFC division that you play. Do you have a problem with that penalty? Now, defense. Like I say, for example, if Tampa Bay run a 3-4, on every play, you have to have at least 3 guys rushing. If you get caught rushing 2 guys, same thing gonna happen. That guy gonna close the application. We're gonna watch that broadcast. If you rush 2 players, you're gonna lose you're gonna have your next player downgraded. You're gonna be disqualified the following season, and you're gonna lose your 4 draft picks that following season. You're gonna be disqualified from the playoffs that season. That's when I'm gonna ask you, do you still want to play in here? Because there ain't no tanking. Because if I catch you tanking, well then you're gonna be suspended the 3rd season. Bottom line is no cheating in here, period. No cheating in here any kind of way. So our penalties is harsh. I don't mind anybody beating me. I have a problem with somebody trying to cheat me to beat me. Our advance is up to a week or 3 games or less. Meaning that if I advance on a Tuesday, the next advance is going to be Tuesday, the following Tuesday, or 3 games or less, whichever one comes first. If I have to advance your game, the winners get the division lost. If your game disconnect, if you have a disconnection, you have 10 minutes to put these 3 things. Who was winning, what was the score, and what did it say? Whoever don't have those 3 things, I'm gonna give the opponent the win. I'm gonna have a community with these same rules that I'm going over with you. You're gonna, and then I let everybody know, to go to that community, and you'll sign up, and you can read everything that I'm telling you now. will be in the community room. Now, when you get ready to play your game, only three things you got to worry about: make sure you don't stop outside that pocket, make sure you don't rush two players, and if your game disconnect or game freeze, you put it in that group chat. Now, after you put that in now, if it stopped in the first or second quarter, you're gonna play it over. You don't have to play it right then. Y'all can set a day and a time. As long as you play it before I get ready to advance. Uh, if it disconnect the second time, okay, so that's the first and second quarter. If it disconnect in the third quarter, whoever is winning, third or fourth quarter, whoever is winning, I'm gonna give them the win. If the game freeze, you're gonna put the picture in there, or you can type it, and the same thing apply. If it freezes in the third quarter, whoever's winning, they got to win. I don't care if you losing by 1 point. I don't care if it's 9 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter. That person got to win. Yeah, so these guys in here, they're very active. They're very competitive. I'm gonna add you to these groups, to a group chat. Once you have fixed your team, to cut it. And so when you get online, while your game is downloaded, check your messages. You have a message, somebody put something in community chat. Go and check what somebody done said. What's going on?
One over there. One over there. Windy. It's not important. Just
Okay, let me Eric, you sent me an invite to that community. Okay, let me join that. And yeah, I'm finna what Eric just sent me. Eric, what do it say? Oh, I mean, well, no, brother, I gotta go to notification. I'm sorry. Let me go to notification. Yeah, yeah, I'm finna. He just invited me. Yeah, I'm finna. I'm joining it now. Right. Okay, Eric, make me modify that I can. All right, thanks. I'm gonna invite you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna invite everybody. All right, school, you could go join it. Then put those pictures in there.